What's up, SideWalk Club? Okay, so this video is going to tell you about verses and skits for each of the 3 days that you're doing SideWalk Club. So if you look into your fancy manual on page 7, we're going to do day 1, which is going to be the story of creation and the fall, specifically focusing on the chapters 1 through 3 of Genesis. So you got your verses right there, so you guys can read the Bible story to the kids if you want. Just do something to make it fun, interesting, like if you got any props lying around, like for an example. Oh, you got some leaves, you kind of cover yourselves up, be dignified. If you, there's this bow tie, something like that, and then just tell them about the story of creation. So the main thing is just, you're having fun with it, you're being goofy and silly, but you're also getting a point across to them that God created this beautiful Eden, and that as humans we messed up in it. And then day 2, we're going to be covering the story of Jesus and his life and his death and his burial. And if you look on page 9 of your manual, that's covered in Matthew 27, Mark 15 and 16, Luke 23, 24, John 19 and 20. So you can read any of those verses that you want to the kids just to tell them about the story of Jesus. And those are the verses, and here's some props. So if you're like, oh yeah, like Jesus is the king, and also he had a cool bag that he carried his blessings around in, and he's like, blessings for you, blessings for you, blessings for all of you. I don't know, whatever you want to do with the props, you can make it yours. You can bring props if you want to make it funny and silly for things that you know. The main point you're trying to get across this day is that based off of the first day, we messed up and we're sinners, and then on the second day, Jesus came to die for sinners and then to give us life, so that there's hope and salvation with that. Then we're on to day 3, which is on page 11 of your manual. And if you look on here, we're going to be going over the story of Paul and Silas. And so the focus of day 3 is to kind of talk about Jesus died and went into heaven, but he's still always with us. He didn't just abandon us. Never will he leave us. Never will he forsake us. So those are your verses, and then different props you could use for that day is Paul and Silas are in prison, so they are protecting themselves with the sword of truth and the breastplate of righteousness. And when they're in prison, they're just making it rain. Any money that they can get, I don't know. Whatever you want to do, make it yours. Like, don't lean on us to do all the great ideas. You guys are brilliant. You guys are creative. You guys are smart. You can come up with amazing things that can be even better than what I clearly just spent 3 hours planning to present in this video. And so that'll be day 3. And the main purpose of all this is to hopefully help them understand from day 1 that we've all messed up. Adam and Eve messed up. We've all messed up. Day 2, Jesus came to fix all our mistakes and forgive us and help us live our lives for him. And then day 3 is he's with us always. So those are the main points we're trying to get across, but make it your own. Make it fun. Get the kids engaged. Maybe even have the kids jump in the skits. But just spend time before camp to prepare and get your skits ready to be awesome and amazing. And maybe think about props you can bring. I don't know, there's some kind of hair. Maybe props you can bring to liven up your skits and all. All right. Go get 'em!